It is July 6th, 2018, as I record this on the webcam thingy on my computer. We didn't talk to the camera as much as we could have. So this video is going to be the first of two that I'm going to put together for our time in Savannah. It's taking me a lot longer to produce these videos than I thought it would. We were pretty busy on the road. Because after this, I was mostly done with projects. There was always stuff, but these were the big ones. And in the next one, you're going to see hanging out with friends. I could do jiu-jitsu. I'm not even sure what else. There's a ton of video on this hard drive. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you think.
Let's face it, these are on the left. It's from books with a philosophical idea.
So we have two ways of making coffee in the Shasta. I'm heating the water up with propane. I have this, it's a Melita brand pour over. Works just like your percolator, except you heat the water up yourself. I also got a cold brew maker. So this is how it all comes apart. I think this is how you can clean it. All you do with this guy is put the grounds in here, and then it all goes together like such, and then you stick it in your fridge. That's how much went in there with my last batch, and it was really good. Maria takes her coffee with just a little bit of milk in it, or she's willing to drink it black sometimes. And I drink it like a real man with tons of creamer. Today is Tuesday, April 10th, and it's another cloudy day in Savannah. Today is the day to do some more of the chores we've been wanting to do. Maria actually put a to-do list on her phone, and there's a lot of stuff. Right now, I'm at my buddy Mike's motorcycle shop, Coastal Empire Motorcycles, and he's letting me use the space to change the oil, and I'm also going to put the inverter in. I forget what else I was going to do today.
Oh, there's so much.
I'm gonna
do my taxes.
Man, I gotta do my taxes too. They're due in 2 weeks.
No, they're due a week from today.
So there's that too. First, we'll do the air filter. Probably also a good idea to wait for the oil to cool down as much as I can, since I have been driving around. So the first time I ever changed this air filter, it had definitely been neglected because there was like all kinds of plant matter and stuff collected in there. You might still be able to see it. Look horrifyingly dirty. There we go. And voila. I'm not sure if that's even replaceable. I'm going to take the shot back to that. You can see a dead bug in there. I think that's been in there for a long time. This whole little dude just came out with some glue or something. Looks like it might have been time to do this change. In you go. I just dropped the screw. Shit. Hopefully that'll fall out cleanly when we start the engine up and start moving. I should probably be wearing eye protection. I know. Alright, it's starting to drip. Oh yeah. So, without getting the GoPro too dirty. Yeah, a bunch came out. All right, let's get that new guy on there. We get yeah. So the hard part's done. I need to tighten up the bolt under the oil pan again, and I need to make sure this is on there nice and snug. And then all we do is put in oil. Man, I got oil all over the camera. So I didn't have the camera on when I did it, but I cut the end off of the extension cord. So it's like this now. This is the stove. If you come down Here is where the cable emerges from underneath the bed and then goes to the left there and then emerges from the hole that I drilled. Laundry's done. Ah!
There's one of the longer scenes where I like taking it back and kind of did like a little back pedal thing.
This is a locking water inlet. So you open that up, then you can get at the gravity fed system that the Shasta pulls from when we're not hooked up. So in an RV, it's just a hose connection, pressurizes all the water systems in the RV. If you're not hooked up, then you have to provide your own water. So there's a water tank under the bed. You have an inlet with a cap, and right now it's just this with no security, and I've also lost that cap, and I could go buy another cap for it, but I'm replacing it with this anyway. And I like that this thing is on there with a little string, so I think it was like 15 bucks. Like all this stuff, it's things I've been thinking about doing for a long time and just didn't have time. So I have the device itself and I have the stuff to put it on, and it looks like it comes with putty to seal the outside of it, which is kind of nice. There's the keys. Let's see. All right, I'm already frustrated. Look, this is a very important step. First, you cut the lime in half. And you cut it in half again. You cut it in half again. Like that. And then, you take this little guy, and you put it in the top, like this. Yeah, that's very good. All right, let's get back to it. Hello! Do I look cool with this thing on my chest?
Oh, you look amazing. So sexy.
So there's lots of little holes here, but it looks like I'm only going to be using 4 of them. That's all there is to taking it off. I might have to do some carpentry to get the new one to fit. So the jigsaw, I did the math, and it uses about 900 watts, I think. 4.5 amps times 120. Plug it into my new outlet, and then I can turn around, and I'm gonna run the saw slowly at first, and then all out. So it never goes below 13.7 or so. And now the solar panels are building the battery back up to 14. Solar panels obviously don't keep up. They're only putting out 200 watts. The combination of the bright sunny day, just going into the battery a little bit, I'm gonna be able to make this cut without having to find an outlet somewhere. So that is pretty cool. And these wires here, okay, I'm gonna have to cut those. Scissors will do. You can see what I'm doing. So these guys were zip tied here, and I just pulled them back. Woo! All right. There we go. Putty's in place. There's a little more than I needed, which is great. Seems to be on there pretty tight. I just need to tighten this dude on a little bit. This is mostly just air that comes out of this, or water if you overfill it. All right, that's a done job. That's good. Got some sawdust in there. That's great. Oh yeah. I feel like these days are going by so quick, but I'm having a ton of fun because I'm doing stuff in the Shasta that I didn't have time to do when I was in the Army. I'm like a little kid in a candy shop, to be honest, because this is all stuff that I knew I would be able to do if I just had some time. It can be frustrating when the projects take longer than we expect them to, but honestly, I don't really know what else I'd rather be doing than tinkering with the RV and getting it as good to go as possible before we really head north into the real trip. So.